All right, I just clicked live on all the platforms, so I'm just gonna make sure that it is reading them. Each website is reading them, and it looks like I'm all good on all of them. They're all saying live, and they're all saying healthy. So we are going to jump in to the first game of the evening. And again, I'm just trying to get more familiar with this game. I want to get as many games as possible before it resets to next season, because I feel like that's just going to be more confusing when I'm just now getting the hang of this. Hey, Call, welcome back, my friend. Wait a second, I have something for you. I didn't learn something, or at least I tried to. Tarima Kasi Suda Burgabung. Hopefully I said that right. Hey, Call. But thanks for being here again, bro. Really appreciate it. Playing against, I've seen this card before. I'm not sure if it's good or not. Mobilize 1. Mobilize, this creature attacks, create a tap and attack. Ooh, that is kind of scary. But I don't have anything to do against it. So I am just passing my turn. But that's extremely scary. Sacrifice this creature, deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target. Oh my goodness. At least that doesn't have an effect and it's just a token. Nice. How you can speak. Hey, I looked some things up for you, my friend. I can't say much, but apa kabar. Indonesian language. Yes, I looked some things up just for you, my friend. Apa kabar. Now he's taking some time. This mate's pretty cool. That is a pretty stylish mate. All right. Oh, that goes away. Okay, this is a lot less scary than I thought. So that is very good news. I'm going to create a little spider, because that's the only creature I can make for the foreseeable future. Hopefully it will be enough. At least I can block. And it looks like he's going to get rid of it right away. I think, how am I? I'm doing pretty good. I've had a pretty good day. Where I live, oh, he's not getting rid of my creature? That's actually the best case scenario. Normally where I live, hey, Call, terrible weather always. It's always raining. It's always overcast. It's very depressing. However, the last week or so, we've had great weather. It's actually unbelievable how good the weather has been. So because of it, I've been in a great mood. And I'm looking forward to that good weather continuing tomorrow. So I already have plans for tomorrow. So yeah, I've had a good day. How about you, my friend? No blocks. Because this is probably going to be my only creature for quite a while. I think this game is pretty much over already. This is new. That little graphic. I didn't notice that up until now. Maybe I just didn't. I hate the rain so much. You're back. This is amazing. Am I studying the Indonesian language? No, I'm not studying it. I just looked up a few things just for you, hey, Call. Really, it's just apa kabar, I know that. And then terima kasih sudah bergabung. How you been? I was just saying I was having a good day. I think you caught that. This game is not going my way. He got rid of my enchantment, and I haven't been able to draw a creature, but we're going to try to make the most of it. Let's try to draw into a creature. How about that? By playing this, gives myself a little bit of a buff, but the main thing is the card draw. Okay, I thought he was going to get rid of my creature before I drew the card. That would have sucked. That's fantastic. I have a follow-up play. I don't think I'm going to waste my enchantments because it seems like he has an interaction. What does it say? Creature, draw a card. That's fine. Maybe that's just his only interaction. Should I sacrifice and explore? Thanks, bro, for it. Hey, man, I'm happy that you're happy. Thanks for coming back. Both you and I feel very fortunate / lucky. Now, I think I want to tap this because I don't want to waste an enchantment, but I'm willing to waste a map because obviously it was not part of the strategy. Because I think he's going to try to get rid of this right away. Bad. Opened a box of Lorwyn and just got one card and I wanted. This is a good lesson. Buy singles only. Yeah, I'm a big The only time I buy boxes is when, obviously, my experience isn't with Magic, but I assume it's very similar. It's with Yu-Gi-Oh! But the only time I buy boxes, it's if I can get them for pre-sale prices, and that's a much different thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because pre-sale prices for Magic is basically you're just still buying at MSRP, you're just not getting scammed. But with Yu-Gi-Oh! If you buy pre-sale prices, it's actually way less than MSRP. So that's the only time I buy boxes in the past. I was fortunate enough to pre-order not a booster box, but what is it called? The draft night box. I only bought a box because I was excited about the set. Me too. The reason why I'm excited about it, even though like the art doesn't really speak to me per se. Okay, drag the card. I want that on top because I want the creature. I'm just happy that it's a Magic the Gathering plane and not a Universes Beyond. Because even though I'm new to it, I'm already sick of the Universe Beyond stuff. I can't imagine someone that's been a Magic player for years. They're probably super sick of it if I were to imagine. That being said, I bought the Lorwyn Draft Night box because I'm really excited about the drafting. That whole thing, the fact that that's a format in Magic, I think is super cool. And then I also pre-ordered the Commander decks. That's what I'm talking about, Mai. You and I are on the same page. I hated UB. I just wanted a Magic set. I feel the same way. That being said, what do you feel about the Avatar set? And I feel like there was something else I wanted to ask. Yeah, how do you feel about the Avatar set? Let's start there. Because I expected Magic fans to be like, oh, I get all this crap out of Magic. However, I think it's pretty fun and cool. UB is 50-50 for me, but it was going too long. Yeah, 100%. It seems like pretty much everything they put out is Universes Beyond. All right, I want to draw another card, I think. This is flying, so he can't block. Actually, let's scry. Because it seems like he's using his timeouts to try to get me to like rage quit or something. But that's not happening. I'm here for the long time and the good time. I love the Earthbend thing. Even though I haven't been able to play it in Arena or in real life because it's pretty spendy for good reason, because it's super cool. Whoever designed Earthbending did a great job. Because I was always, when I got into Magic and was trying to like find what deck for me, is I wanted to turn my lands into creatures, but having them interact with like removal spells and getting rid of my lands at the same time, that's a no for me. So this solves it. Fantastic. Earthbending is a thing of beauty. So I totally agree with you. Hey, we got our first dub of the evening. Camus Sangat Pintar. All right, man. I am going to... It triggers my landfall triggers more right when I saw it. Man, landfall is such a cool deck. Yeah, it's... And I've played against a couple Earthbend decks in Standard on Arena over the last couple days. And they're pretty scary. So I can't imagine... Like, playing Commander with that stuff would probably be a blast. It would probably be a blast. The other thing that I liked about, funny enough, I didn't really buy. Oh, I did buy. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Okay, maybe I should wait till after this game. I'll just tell it to you because you're probably familiar enough, so I don't need the visual aid. But behind me, I'm gonna do like some box openings of all the stuff I bought on stream. Not sure when I'm gonna do it because some stuff is still in the mail. Come on, dog. Why does this happen so often? I got a 1 and a 2 drop. I have to mulligan. I'm not doing this again. Okay. It's not great. It's two lands. Okay, I'm keeping this. I'm going to get rid of... It would be nice to have this if he's playing a black deck. However, from the card sleeves, he may be playing green. Man, I think I'm gonna have to put this away. Yeah, landfall is my main love, being rich. Love being rich. You're rich, Mai? Or is that sarcasm? I can't tell. Planes. I got a planes, and he's already man. Ah, man. I'm gonna seam rip him. Because I don't want him to have that much mana above me, because I only have 2 planes. There we go. What I was saying, Mai, before I got interrupted with only having 1 land in my hand, is that the only card I bought from the Avatar set so far, actually, no, there's 2, actually. I just made a pretty bad financial decision, according to myself. Let's go with this, because he can't pay the ward cost, probably. Is the Unagi of Kiyoshi. Landfall is like you're rich. I agree with that. Uh-oh, he got his thing back. So now he has 1 more mana than me. And I didn't draw a land. That sucks. Is the Unagi. And then a card that I'm super excited to put in a deck that I bought, a precon that I bought to upgrade, is I'm going to need to draw and hope to get a land, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. And that will modify it. Is the Walls of Ba Sing Se. Still no land, huh? That's awesome. I'm going to attack because why not? The Wall of Ba Sing Se. Do you watch Winda Basudara? I don't, Heiko. I'm sorry. In fact, I don't even know what that is. I wish I did. So I could riff off of it, have a conversation about it. But I'm assuming it's a popular show in Indonesia. Dude, you and me both. I love that wall. I absolutely adore it. In fact, so my whole idea, okay, let me think real quick and then I'll answer that. I kind of want to get rid of this again, but I need another creature, methinks. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this and then leave Shard Mage's Rescue up. I think that's my plan as of right now. And then I'm going to hope that next turn he attacks with Llanowar Elves. And then I'll block with my Speeder. End turn. Bye, bro. I need to eat. Have a good meal. I'm not sure what time it is in Indonesia. I'm going to guess lunch. Have a good lunch. That's my guess. Pass. My turn. No land. Son of a biscuit. Still no flyers. Maybe I just go aggro here. Other elf creatures you control. Man, he has a lot of mana. I kind of want to get rid of it. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to draw a card, actually, because I want to draw a land real bad. I would copy it and cancel Legendary Rule with, like, Sekishima or Mirror Box, so when I have 2 of them, everything including... That would be cool. I drew a land. That was the right decision. Okay, now I'm going to... I kind of want to leave this up, but I also really want to get rid of his things. They both have flying, so I don't really want to do that at the moment. But I don't think he's going to pay the ward cost. So I kind of want to... I'm going to put ward on this so both of the creatures have ward, but watch him not have even targeting removal. I'm going to get rid of this one because it's base toughness, and they both have flying. So he's going to go take a big hit here, and I'm taking a gamble. Also, glad you're feeling better. Looks like you're not drinking. That just brought up so much secondhand embarrassment, even though it was firsthand for me. I'm just remembering the embarrassment I feel. Target double strike. Let's go, baby. I never drink. I had it in my head that, hey, I'm going to be a wine guy. Everyone makes drinking sound so fun. They always talk about it. It's literally people's whole personality. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. I had my family over a few days ago, well, about a week ago now, and they gifted me a bottle of wine. Now, keep in mind, even though it's a dumb thing to think, I was like, I drink all the, like, Gatorade, water, all the time. And I drink copious amounts of it. So long story short, that night that you found me, it wasn't a good night for me. I drank the whole bottle. I drank the whole bottle of wine. So I was feeling pretty poorly by the end of that night. So I had to definitely get off stream. The good news is, though, hey, we won again, by the way. The good news is I did drink about 3 to 4 liters of water, so I didn't get hungover. Yeah, the whole bottle. Yep. Yeah, when I told people that's how much I drank, their reaction told me the whole story of how that was a bad idea and that they were surprised I wasn't hungover. However, I knew the scientific interaction of alcohol in the bloodstream, in the body, so I knew I had to drink a lot of water, and that's what I did. So I lived to tell a tale the next day, and we got some coinage for it. All right, let's jump into the next game. But yeah, I'm honestly super, now that you mention it again, I'm super embarrassed. But however, I am flattered that you saw me at my worst and came back. That means a whole lot to me, Mai. That means I didn't embarrass myself that much that evening. So that's a win, I think. That's a win. And you know, it gave me the realization that alcohol is just not for me. It tastes bad, it makes you feel bad, and like I just don't get why people love it so much. And as you point out, magic is the only drug that you need. And well, actually, I don't think it's the only drug I need. I like a lot of card games. So, like for example, have you ever played Card Fight Vanguard? Because I never have. And there's a certain aspect of the game that looks super fun. So I'm really wanting to get into it, but they don't really have an online game. They have like a Nintendo Switch / Steam game, but it doesn't seem like the move. Okay, I think I'm going to play Optimus Scavenger and just go full aggro here and seam rip his Llanowar Elves. I always feel like that's a good move. Because I'm going to put a +1. I'm not going to misdo that. 2/2. Too bad it doesn't have haste. That's a shame it doesn't have haste. Badger Mole Cub. I should have saved my seam rip. That is unfortunate. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want to draw a card, I think. Yeah, I think drawing a card is pretty neat here. So let's draw a card and hope for a seam rip or a plains. Plains. Actually, I want a plains. Of course, I don't get a plains. Why would I? It's not my birthday. I didn't care about you drinking or not. I just came back because you're new to Magic and I like watching newer players and see their progress. Damn, that's perfect. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully, I'm progressing too. I did learn some new things yesterday, Mai. Was it yesterday that I learned this or the day before? One of the days is I had this card, Feather of Flight, in my hand, and I was like, oh, I'm getting good at timing, blah, blah, blah. So I waited for them to assign blockers. I played Feather of Flight after they assigned blockers, and they blocked it, and when they didn't have flying, and I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. But then I learned that if they assign blockers, then it's stuck to the ground. So I learned some things. I think I've picked up a few things too. All right, now what do I want to do? I think maybe they don't have flying, so maybe I should just keep going full aggro. I have 2 of these. So yeah, I think I'm going to go full aggro. It's probably not the smartest move, but it's the most fun move. And it leaves me some sort of protection, whereas every other play would not have. End turn. You're doing better than me when I started? Well, that means a lot. Yeah, I never got the idea of drinking. Yeah, I never have too, but like every once in a while it will be like, man, it seems so fun from like everyone says it's so fun, but it's never for me. Yeah, combat is the most important thing in Magic. I didn't know about it for a while when I started, so you're doing great. Thanks so much. All right, let me make sure he's not trying to get rid of my stuff here. Put a +1/+1. This game. Okay, that's fine. When you do, resolve all. I'm going to say yes to all of that. When this creature enters, Earthbend 2, then switch to library, then shuffle. Okay, that's fine too. I need to end this game next turn or else I am cooketh. The thing that's the hardest about combat for me is coming from why hop into Magic at this point? It's not in a great. Let me answer that in just 1 sec. I need to Barry Man 34. Thank you for being here, but let me answer that in just a second. I need to read some things so I don't make a stupid mistake as your first interaction with me. That would be embarrassing. Resolve all. Oh man, he has a lot of stuff on board, but as long as he doesn't get rid of it. So you say it's in a bad state right now, my friend. However, for me, coming from Yu-Gi-Oh, it is like a godsend. That's my third in a row, everybody. I'm feeling pretty good. So you say that Magic's in a bad state. However, coming from Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is like on a scale of 1 to 10. If Magic's at a 5 right now out of 10, Yu-Gi-Oh is at like a -10. To give you an idea of why I say that, is Yu-Gi-Oh is literally the most expensive form of rock, paper, scissors. Their decks only do one thing, and that is to go through one combo. The good decks, have like a mainline combo and a less mainline combo, all that stuff. But it's basically like you either do your thing on turn 1 or you lose. It's not going in a great state, but you can still enjoy it. Oh, trust me, I know. I played a whole lot of Master Duel. Anita Sally, thank you for being here. Stop chatting? I have to chat. I like to chat. Yeah, I tried to jump, Barry. I just tried to jump back in to Master Duel. This is a streaming? Yes, I am streaming. I just tried to jump into Master Duel the other day, and I was like, okay, I really want to keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I love it, obviously, from my childhood. But, like, I stopped after, like, maybe an hour back. Because it's just not worth it. And I can't believe it. Out of 4 games, 2 or maybe 5 games now, 2 of them, I started with 1 planes in my hand. That can't be normal. I'm keeping this one, though. I'm going to put back... His name's Conan121. Conan the Barbarian. Maybe he's playing black. His thing kind of looks reddish, but that could be blackish. Do I want to keep that or that? I think Scrying's going to be more important to try to get more lands in my hand. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, I'm still happy with the state because that's all I know. I really want to try Genesis, but the closest store playing that's actually what prompted me trying to go back to I'm gonna do this because I have some Flash available. Genesis announcement was what prompted me to try to return to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but as we know, Genesis isn't in Master Duel, but that's what kind of sparked the curiosity. Yes, Genesis is really intriguing to me too, especially with the deck building portion. Getting to Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. This spell was kicked. Okay, I don't really want that to die. So I'm going to counter that, or at least try to. But he has enough mana to kill it anyways with another one, but a 1 for 2 in that scenario, I'll take it, especially since I have... Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Get rid of him early, because I don't care about that as much as the other one. I still do intend to play to build some... I think I'm going to do this. Or maybe do I do this, a setup for scrying? Yeah, I want to scry earlier rather than later. I think that's my idea here. However, I definitely put it on the back burner because I stopped playing Master Duel when I thought it was like as bad as it could get. And then coming back after a few years off, I think I stopped in like 2020-ish when Tier 0 was about to hit Master Duel. That's a 1-2. I might as well block, right? Oh, he is not tapped. I am not blocking. He definitely has the battle trick. I almost just made a stupid mistake because I was yapping. That would have been silly of me. Jeez. Oh, I got a planes. Thank the Lord. Okay, now I'm going to do... Oh, I have to pay for that, though. Hmm. Let's see. I think I'm gonna play this instead of just paying for Spellbook Bender. I think that might be better. I'm gonna put it on Spellbook Bender because I'm attacking with it. One, and then, oh wait, I messed up somehow. Oh, that took all my mana. Son of a gun. Wasn't paying close enough attention. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should be drinking water right now. Because I still feel kind of dehydrated from the other night. My. Well, that's not fun, but get them out early. As long as he doesn't target my Octopus and Scavenger, I'm kind of happy about that. Choose blockers. He's tapped out now. I can't kill him with either blockers, so no blocks. Sheltered by Ghosts is pretty nice. Let's put it on this one. Get it out of range as early as possible. Let's say what this says. Start turning this creature gains 1+0. Max speed this great. I'm getting rid of that for sure. Target that. I'm going to target this with Sheltered by Ghost. Exile it. Buff this up a little bit more. I have lifelink because I'm already low. And I get to play planes. Things are looking a little more up. Attack with both. Get him as low as possible. Alright. Not in the worst position, especially since he got rid of a lot of his targeted removal. And now he has to pay ward costs. Flying haste. He's tapped out now. That makes me feel a little bit better. But I'm getting low. He's at max speed. What does this say? Everything's moving so quickly now. Exile this. Okay, it's not even a problem anymore. Double strike. So that's 8. He's at 11. Let's go, baby. Did I just win? Maybe. 5, 6. I just won. For sure, right? I don't think that can do anything. I'm just gonna attack. Let's see if he can do anything. Don't want to waste this poor man's time. Woo. I think that's 5 in a row. Potentially 4 in a row. It is going pretty smoothly today. So I don't give a greetings. M Brucida 9437. Why screen small? I think that means you're probably on the vertical stream. So I'm streaming to both vertical and horizontal. So if you click on my page, you can go to the full screen. But in the vertical for phones, that's the only way. Like if I stretch it out, it'll go into the black bars. Claim, play, standard, sweet. I'll play a couple more, and I think that'll be my whole evening. I think it is pretty late already. How long have I been streaming for? A while. I think a while. Where is my timer? There it is. Yeah, I've been streaming for a little while now. And the name that I can't pronounce, I'm sorry I can't pronounce, is the one that just said, I don't know, man. If you just said you don't give a F. So like, I don't understand your comments, to be honest with you. Just leave if you don't give a F. Kind of confusing, but it is what it is. Let's do Veteran Survivor. And since he's playing Mountain, he's going to get rid of it right away. But that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, he's getting rid of it. Get them all out of your system early. As long as I draw a Optimus and Scavenger and he doesn't kill that, I'll be happy. And I'm going to say 2 can play at that game. This creature has first strike during your turn. When an opponent draws a card, this creature deals 1 damage to him. It's honestly not a very scary card, so I don't really want to seam rip him. So let's do... Oh, man. I kind of want to start scrying, though. But he's going to get rid of it. Maybe I do this to, like, prompt him with like I'm hoping I'm playing this for him to get rid of that and not my spellbook vendor when I do play it. Oh, this is the horizontal screen. I was confused. Yes, I think you are on I think you're on the horizontal stream. He did get rid of it. I looked away and it's got rid of. Sweet. Draw. That couldn't have worked out any better. Resolve. Okay, now I'm gonna seam rip him, I think. Yeah, I can't scry this turn because I can't attack it. So because it keeps dealing me damage, I'm already low. Seam ripping him. And then next turn I'll have 4 mana, and I have I have 1 removal and a pretty good card. Man, he's playing a lot of stuff. If a red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than to an opponent, that source still damage equal. Fascinating. Okay, I played that, so maybe I just say I don't care. What if I just say I don't care to that card? And I have double strike, and then I'm going to make it even stronger, so I have 1, 2. Should I play this and really maximize double strike, or do I draw a card? I kind of want to draw a card. You know what I'm saying? But that's probably more powerful next turn if I don't draw a land. So that is why I'm going with this. Ooh, autopay? Yes, and I get a scry, so I think I made the right decision there. That doesn't really help me out, but it is kind of nice to have. I'm going to put that on bottom. Doing 16 to his face. You got rid of that creature? Yeah, it seems scary. Oh, you got 2 streams. Yes, I do have 2 streams. So if you prefer a bigger screen so you can see the Magic the Gathering, feel free to head on over to my channel and click whichever stream you prefer. Also, I am on Twitch and Kick with very similar usernames. All Ubay. So whichever you prefer, I'm trying to be there on that platform. All right, this doesn't have flying. However, now it does. So I think I just win because he's tapped out. Come on, baby. And I'm not going to be a jerk. I'm just going to attack. Because I hate it when people like can win and they just keep playing. Because that's disrespectful for like their time, in my opinion. It really drives me nuts. That's a very Yu-Gi-Oh player thing to do. And I'm not that guy. I'm a Magic player. GG, yes. And by the way, Mr. Bruce Sida, thank you so much for being here. What you're witnessing is my really first experiences with this game. I'm trying to teach myself the game. Mai actually hung out with me a couple days ago, so I'm probably like 5 days into my Magic the Gathering arena journey. And I'm learning a lot. The thing that's hardest for me at the moment is combat. Timing is pretty tough too sometimes. However, I think I'm getting timing a little bit better. Combat's still kind of hard for me because I'm coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! They didn't have combat. They just basically, you attacked and dude, no way. I think more than half my games now, I have started with only 1 land. This game hates me. Do they have a system where if you win, it's more likely that you have a crap hand? Because it feels that way. And I'm getting sick of it. Keep 6. Okay. I'm thinking I put the Wonder Weave back. I do have this to give me flying. I think I'm gonna put this back. As crazy as that sounds. Because it is a good card. But I really want to maximize that double striking ability. I think that might have been a mistake, but I went with it. Because if it's a mistake, I'm going to learn from it. You know what I mean? People has been saying so, yes. People has been saying so, yes. I'm not sure how to respond to that, my friend. A most helpful weaver. Let's go. Let's start the train. He's playing a swamp. I swear to goodness gracious, if I get hand ripped, I'm going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I'm not. It's still a better game. But hand ripping sucks. I hate it. The crappy hand. People has been saying so. Oh, now I understand. That sucks. If that's a thing, that really does suck. Why would you want... That really just... Oh, man, that really grinds my gears. That's what it does. Okay. Okay. What do I do? I think I'm going to do this, and then next turn I'll have... Oh, no. Okay, no, I have something for the double strike. I can give Wonderweave Aerialist double strike, potentially. That is a very cool mate. That makes me very jealous. I want that mate. It's kind of funny. His profile picture and his mate are very, like, cuddly creatures. That sucks. I didn't get double strike, and that's the whole thing I wanted. But then he's playing a black deck. Make a decision. Did I play? I did play a land, so maybe I hold. But I might not be. I might not have a creature next turn to play this on. You know what I mean? I do want to draw a card, but I don't. No, that's probably not smart. I'm gonna hold on to it. Hold. Sweet. It has flash anyways. You're right. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Exile this card. Okay, this doesn't target me. So as long as I have this card on the field, I'll be happy camper. My turn. I'm sheltered by ghosting that so quickly. Goodbye. I don't want to even look at you. You disgust me. He only has 1 mana. What can he really do with 1 mana? Now it's time, because I have double strike. Now it's the time to play Feather of Flight. I wish I had 2 mana, but it's the best I got. Doing 8 damage to his face. To his cranium. Alright. I feel a little bit more comfortable, but he does have 5 cards in hand. Combat is a struggle in general. Arena does do that. If you win a couple, they'll flip you over the next few in your hand and draw. I don't know how... Well, that explains things. However... Screw them, you know what I mean? That's kind of rude. It's very rude. Not kind of rude. That's very rude. Why not flashing enchantment? I'll answer that. I have a very good reason why I didn't flash that enchantment. Create a 2/1. That sucks. That sucks, the big one. It's fine as well. So just yesterday I tried to do the flashing thing with Feather of Flight. However, I made the mistake to wait until blockers were assigned. Oh, I hate that card. I waited until blockers were assigned to play it, thinking I was super smart. That's a 5/3 now. Shoot, man. Thinking I was super smart, avoiding their block altogether. But then it was blocked, and then I was like... Shoot. So I learned my lesson. So now I'm trying not to flash, just to, like, you know, have as few of those mess ups as possible, because even though, you know, I'm a newbie and it's going to happen, it's still extremely frustrating. But you're right. I should probably be more aggressive with the things I'm trying to get the hang of it. But that is the reason why I didn't flash it. Okay. Okay, now things could happen here. Now my question is this. You can flash on your opponent's turn to use... Oh! I see. I learned something. See what I'm saying? I'm learning something all the time. Now my question is, this is a token. Can I seam rip a token? Well, we're going to find out. I'm hoping I can seam rip a token. I can seam rip a token! I can do it! Oh man, I wish this was just a little bit more damage. Dang, nabbit. I'm going to attack. This is a blocker. Wait a second. That's 12. He's going to have to block. Oh, shoot. That's still not enough. Oh, man. I just have to do one attacker, I think. What can he do? Oh, I thought he was able to do something. But I get lifelink, so I'm still a little less stressed. Okay, I'm not in the worst position possible. Rip the demon? Yes. Perfect. Yeah, I purposely lose so I can start getting good hands again. I might have to start doing that, Mai. However, that goes against my entire being. I don't want to do that. Okay, this is a 6/4. Now, oh, this is gonna have summoning sickness. Oh man, I don't know. I think I need to take my medicine from yesterday and don't attack. Be careful of the unstoppable. He doesn't care about your life total. Yes, I need to be careful. I hate that guy. This guy can suck an egg. I'm leaving. I'm gonna say no blockers and picking my opportunity. Is that smart? If I learned anything from yesterday, it is kind of smart. It's better than attacking, I think. But I think if he doesn't get rid of something and he's getting rid of it and he's paying the ward, what a big jerk. Humongous jerk. And he gets his creature back. I think that might be game even though I'm at a big life total. That does not do anything for me. Yep, that doesn't do anything for me. So let me think. I think I just pass. I'm gonna just have to pass. Right? It's gonna be I hate black decks and I hate losing to them especially. However, he hasn't hand ripped me. So I should be happy about that. Flash and instant you can use basically at any phases, triggers and spells. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about doing the Feather of Flight to draw a card to not waste the mana. You guys are way better at the game than me, so thank you for teaching me that. Flying, if an opponent will lose, okay, resolve, I guess. I can't do anything about that. This game is definitely over. Ah, this sucks. Okay. Pass. Can I... Okay, I'm going to block with this one. He's tapped out. One blocker. Play this. Put it on this. Put it on this. So I'm not going to die, but he's going to die. When this... Oh, shoot! I'm so bad at the game. I forgot he has Death Touch. Son of a gun. That's fine. I'm learning. We're having fun. I'm just learning. But this game's over for sure. Unless I... Autopay, I guess. Put it on her. Put it on her. I kind of want to attack with it, but he's going to block. I really want to scry, but that's such a stupid thing to do. Yeah, oh, man. Anytime. Anytime. Thank you, Mai. Such a friendly person. So lucky that you are watching me. Let's see. Honestly, it'd probably be smart. Don't worry, more mistakes means you'll remember more for next time. I really hope so. All the flyers. I think it's probably smart to just concede at this point. Yeah, he won anyways. How did he win so quickly? Is it because of this? Oh, he had the thing that, like, every time you lost life, you doubled it. Oh. There was this time, like, a few days ago, I think that, like, the day before you found me, Mai. Like, I played back-to-back black decks, and they all hand-ripped me. And that is, like, the worst feeling on the planet. I'm like, why play a game when the tools that I play the game with are being taken from me? Terrible feeling. Why do people like that? I mean, it's powerful. Wow, that's a cool profile picture. I wish I had that. Fun fact, I named my cat before he sadly passed away. I named him Momo. So that would be a cool picture to have. However, I probably missed the timing for that. I am going to play Veteran Survivor, and if he does get rid of my stuff early on in the game, I'd rather him get rid of that than Optimus Scavenger. He's playing an island. That's scary. Now I don't feel comfortable playing the Optimus Scavenger. However, I'm going to do... Play another one. Play another one. He thought about it. That means he can do it. That means I don't want to... Oh, man. That sucks. Should I just get it over with? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till next turn and hope he taps out. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't like leaving mana up like this when I can't do anything on their turn, but I think that's a smarter play. Please play both. That sucks. However, if he counters this, I'll be happier. Counter it. Please. Let me play Optimus Scavenger. No, you're not. Okay. Well, I'm still not going to play it yet because I want it on the board. And I'll start scrying, so maybe I'll get 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know you want to spend mana. Everybody does it. Scry, give me an Optimus Scavenger. Planes. I'll take the planes. Once I'm at 4 or 5, I feel pretty good about my manas. Is there even that much 1 mana negate? I'm not sure. See, that's the thing that causes the most stress for me. Is that I'm not familiar enough with the game. Like, anything's possible to me. That's the state of being I'm in. So I feel like I've been... Oh, man, there we go. Back on top, baby. I feel... Isn't the card This Will Quench Ya? Isn't that a 1 mana counter? I don't know. Like I said, anything's possible to me. That's why it causes so much stress. So you're right. I probably should have had that thought in my head. Is there even that much 1 mana negate? Because the answer is probably no. Because that's probably like a rhetorical question. Let's see how many packs I have now. 8. I think I'll do an opening extravaganza once I have 10. I feel like that's cool. Or maybe just when the season ends. Because that's when I think I won't be able to get more free avatar packs. But maybe one more. Hopefully we can finish on a W. Play one more and on a W. That's my goal. And then we'll call it an evening, I think. Because it is already getting late for your boy. I'm getting a little hot. I'm going to open this window. Oh. All right, let's see if I get cursed with the 1 land. The 1 land hand again. Is that a Lorwyn thing? This is a guy from Lorwyn, right? Ooh, 2 lands. Still not the greatest, but I'm much happier to see that. Very festive. A Christmas scarf. Kind of cool. All right, guys. I'm going to play super solidly this game. And if I don't, well, what can you do? I was going to say bully me, but don't. I'm sensitive. The Dash Bishop. That's a pretty cool name. Now that I read the word bishop, let me tell you guys a story. I've been playing chess on chess.com against my sister recently, and she has a terrible blight. She's pretty good sometimes, but her biggest flaw in the game of chess is she is terrible against bishops. Like, if I just have my bishop on an empty rank, it's not a rank, an empty diagonal, she's guaranteed to lose pieces. I think it's funny. I want to find like a clever nickname for her that kind of riffs on that whole bishop thing. Edit effects are cards that make you sack your creatures and it gets around hexproof and shroud. Edit effects are cards that make you sack your creatures and it gets around hexproof. Oh, I see what you're saying. Edict effects. That's kind of scary. Ooh, Apame, I'm jealous. Planes, no thing to seam rip. I don't even know why you're even asking me that. Oh, I do understand. Oh, another blue deck. Honestly, don't mind playing against blue. I think that's probably everyone's least favorite deck to play against, but it doesn't bother me that much. And this doesn't scare me, so I don't think I'm going to seam rip him. Maybe I should. Because of the flyer. Maybe I should. I don't know. Because he has a map, okay, I'm seam ripping him. I'm talking myself into it because the name of this deck is Mono White Aggro. So I need to play aggressively. Plus, it's fun to do that. Yes, Edict, thanks. Black is worse than blue, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't even catch that. I thought you were correcting yourself, Mai. Thank you for having her back. That is very nice of you. Edict. That makes a lot more sense now. Yes, Geek, thanks. Black is worse than blue. Yeah, for sure. My opinion as well. However, I think it's very from what I've seen online and like the comment sections of the videos I watch, it seems everybody hates blue. But blue's kind of fun to play against, in my opinion, because like it's not fun when they're countering everything. But again, I'd rather be countered because I'm playing the card and they're countering it than hand rips because I don't even get the opportunity to play it. So you're just stealing the satisfaction away from me entirely. But like if they counter it, I had the satisfaction of, oh, I'm gonna play this. It's like dopamine. Probably psychology of it. Okay, now what do I want to do? Only have 2 mana. Ooh, I can draw a card. I'm gonna draw a card and hope for a plains. Is that smart? Or play something with ward when he probably doesn't have enough mana to do it? No, I want to land. That was probably stupid. He's probably going to get rid of my stuff, so I don't even get it. Does blue play target removal like that, though? Oh, I get the card. Plains. Plains. Dagnabbit. Flash Vigilance. Oof. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Was that, guys, was that a good play? Or should I have played something with ward? I feel like that was a very risky thing to do, but it worked out in this scenario. What is going on here? When this equipment enters, cloak the still no land. This is not looking good for me. When this equipment enters, cloak the top card of your library. This attached equipped creature gets +1/+0 return. So many things I've never seen before is scaring me right now. I kind of want to leave this stuff up. Or build the board. I need to start scrying because if I have another turn without a plains, it's not happening. I'm not winning this game for sure. Miss 1102, thank you for being here. What you're witnessing is me trying to teach myself magic with some of my friends here. Blue plays target bounce usually. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that I made the bad decision. It was a risky decision, but I got away with it. Blue is just common for counter spells, but at least for me over the years, black can just hand rip and make you sack. Yeah, that is not fun. That is not fun. It's more annoying to me, for sure. For sure. I'm glad that you agree with me. And again, Miss 1102. Again, thank you for being here. Hopefully, you enjoy watching people play a card game suboptimally, but with optimistic enthusiasm, because that's what you're witnessing. Not the best gameplay on the planet, but maybe I'll get there one day, sooner rather than later. And by the way, my and M. Brucida and Miss, I do plan on... Okay, now it's going to be interesting. Do I... Oh, I can't. What is it asking me? Wait, how can I block this? How can I block this? I'm so confused right now. How can I block it with this card? Get rid... Can't be blocked. Oh, he's attacking with this too. Okay, no blocks. No blocks. That was so confusing. I don't know why that was so confusing. Probably because I was chatting you guys' ear off. You blocked the other one. Yeah, I was literally debating for a while that one day where I just went back to back to back black decks. I was like, if I see another black deck, I'm just conceding the game. This is not... I was getting to the point where it wasn't even fun learning. Oh, my goodness gracious. This game hates me. This game hates my guts, literally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna scry and then decide. Yeah, I'm gonna scry and then decide what to play. That's the only chance I have of this game, because if I don't scry a land, then it's GG's for sure. And that ruins the fun for me. You block the other one. Yep, got that. I read that message. And that ruins the fun for me. Now that you're mentioning it, is I was running into decks, I think yesterday or the day before, where they were like blue and I think a separate color, but they had this card called Stock Up. And everyone I was running into on the ladder was running that card. So they were just, and I was running out of lands like you're experiencing right now. Resolve, flash, tap target creature and opponent controls, put a stun. Okay. So I was running out of mana, running low on my hand, no creatures, and they kept stocking up. And I was like, okay, this is a losing battle. Very unfortunate. So speaking of tutors, I know it's not a tutor, but it's like a tutor, like Tutor Light. Well, I can still scry because I can put it on itself. So next, I still want to scry. Autopay. Put it on itself. Attack. All attack. One attack. Scry land. In a normal situation, I'd want that. However, it just doesn't get the job done. I need more mana. Next. And I think I'm gonna have to hold this up so this doesn't get rid of like my only creature, really, because it gets put on a stun counter. I think I have to protect this in some way. But you guys are mentioning blue doesn't really target remove, they just counter. So maybe I just play, oh man. Maybe I should have just played this and got damage on the board while I could. Frantic Search. Stock Up is the strongest draw card. Oh man, I was hating it yesterday. It was super annoying. Benjamin James Kreger, thank you for being here, my friend. I just said this, you might have witnessed me say it, but just for... Okay, I'll take it. For all intents and purposes, so you know what you're watching, it's probably pretty obvious. You're watching a newbie play and trying to learn with help from my friends Mai and now you and Miss and M. Brusita. I'm learning a lot. Stock Up, I hated it yesterday. I would love to play it, but I don't play blue. Frantic Search can be brutal too, I'm sure, but I haven't run into that card. Flying, you may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Not reading. Glad to be here. Thanks, man. That is so nice of you. The removal is bouncing. They'll force you to play the cards twice. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Blue does have removal. Okay, now I need to be scared of removal and counters. Wait a second. He's going to scry now too? Yeah, this is a GG's. However, I'm not going to concede because you never know. I could come back. He could concede. He could run out of time and concede. You know, there's many ways I could win here. It's not over. It's pretty much over. Scry 1. Yeah, I get it. You're better than me. Resolve. Do I get rid of this? Do I block and get rid of that? I think I want to block and get rid of that. Does blue have battle tricks? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Blue has removal, but most people just tend to run counter. I only play commander, so I don't know how common blue removal is in other. I haven't really witnessed that. The thing that is the only thing I can say is yesterday, people were just stocking up their hands with a whole bunch of stuff. However, it wasn't mono blue. Okay, pass, block, one blocker, Shard Mage's Rescue. On this, one creature down, right? Or are you countering? You piece of crap! That was my one chance, son of a gun! Okay, we're having fun here, guys. I got a planes! So it's the small victories. It is the small wins. My plan is now to hold up my 1 mana. He's probably going to counter it. Well, let's just get rid of his creature, because, you know, maybe he'll have a plan to bring it back to the battlefield. My plan is now to hold up my 1 mana, play this. He's not going to realize that I have that. He's going to make Wonderweave Aerialist a flyer, get rid of his flyer, because that is pesky. Has battle tricks, but blue doesn't run them much. Hey, a plains. Yeah, exactly. Wraith Vicious Vigilance. Wraith? Hey, that's a new person. Crazy Ass Nick 666. Thank you for being here. A lot of fun budget commander deck. Wraith Vicious I need to take a screenshot of that so I can look it up. I'm going to look that up for you, Nick, but I need to pay attention so I don't make any more stupid decisions. But again, thank you for being here. What you're witnessing, he can't counter. Miss, why can't he counter? What am I missing? Okay, let me pay attention. I'm going to respond. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. You lovely human beings for being here. All right, now is my... Oh, he has 3 mana up. This is so nerve-wracking now. He has 2 flyers. Son of a gun. What does it say? Draw a card. You may cast a discarded card. Pass. I'm going... Oh, wait a second. Shoot! I can't even do that now. I'm going to get rid of this so to make him... Oh, it's flying. 3/6. Okay, at least I'm not dead, right? No, I'm going to have to block in case he buffs something up crazily. No, but that's going to kill it. No blocks, no for the best. You're fine. Play the game. Thanks, Mai. Very nice. Well, now that I just realized I screwed that up, I should have played Shard Mage's Rescue before choosing or assigning blockers. Again, the thing that's hardest about this game for me is continuing to be the combat step. I'm just so used to having no combat step in card games. He was tapped out, couldn't counter if you played it. For sure. Yeah, first time here. Thanks, first time here. Still need to respond to you, Nick. Okay, now I'm going to respond to you, Nick. What you're witnessing, Nick, is me and my new friends, Mai, Miss, Benjamin. They're teaching me the game of Magic. Even though they don't realize it, they're wonderfully helpful. I'm still, as you're witnessing right now, screwing up like crazy. Honestly, I'm not having an excuse because, like, I'm losing. However, I only had two planes for the majority of this game. So, there's a bit of an excuse there. Okay. His flyer is tapped. Oh, he has a flyer right there. Son of a biscuit. Well, I'll play this. I have 1. That'll make me have 2. Okay. How do I want to play this? Wait a second, I'm going to have to leave all this stuff up. I can't even attack even though I desperately want to. And I'm going to need this up to have more than 1 flyer. God, I hate this. Huh. Okay. Crate 2, 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. More flyers. Okay, I'm dead next turn. So now I'm just going to have fun. Now that I know I'm dead next turn, I'm just going to go balls to the wall and attack. When you do tap... Oh, I can't even tap with the thing I wanted to tap with. Why would I be able to? But I'm going to play this because I know I'm dead next turn. That's like one of my favorite cards, Ethereal Ulmer. It's really fun to play. And I'm going to buff it up even more. Because why not? Man, that sucks. First Strike, does Ethereal give Vigilance? Or First Strike, I don't remember. It is this card right here. Enchanted creature gets +1 for each enchantment you control and has First Strike. So First Strike, actually, funny enough, came in really handy yesterday. And it was one of those things where I learned on the fly. I was like, okay, it has Death Touch, the thing I'm facing against, but I have First Strike. So logically speaking, First Strike should have, like, the Death Touch shouldn't affect the guy with First Strike. And I was right, and I felt great about it. Hey, he said good game. He kicked my butt, but he was classy about it. He's not wasting a bunch of time here. He's just going in for the tax. That's what I'm talking about. You Magic people are great human beings. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, they would have continued to play for 45 minutes. I would have had to concede because I would have died from old age. All right, Nick, that wasn't a very good game for you to experience as your first time here. I swear, the start of the stream, I went, I think, 5 in a row or 4 in a row. So I do sometimes win. I'm not completely useless. All right, my new goal, I said that was going to be my last one. I do want to end on a win, and I also want to get that cast 20 creatures thing. Yes, you're learning good. Thanks, Mai. You're the best. Really appreciate you, Ma. I appreciate everyone. Thanks, man. The average player has kids here. Thanks, man. The average player has kids here. Oh, let me tell you a story. That prompted a story in my mind. So I've pretty much gotten fully addicted to Magic. I bought the Avatar beginner box, played with some friends over the Christmas break, and it was great fun. It reminded me of old school Yu-Gi-Oh, a type of fun I haven't had in ages. That sparked the addiction, so I went crazy. I bought a bunch of stuff. I found this fella on Whatnot, where he has a kid. No kids here, LOL. I don't have a kid, but I do plan on having kids one day. He even showed me a picture of his like newborn child, and like I bought a bunch of stuff from him, but he included in the package a pauper deck, some tokens, things I don't have. Super great people, just like you guys, just like the last guy I was playing against. Let's do this because I don't have the mana for Spellbook Vendor, and I'll get a creature anyways, and I'll just, attack for 2. He's playing a swamp, which makes me very sad, but hopefully, as long as I don't get hand ripped, there's still potential I enjoy this game. Okay, there's a lot less potential I enjoy this game, but I still have creatures. Normally, I would have gotten hand ripped with no creatures in my hand. Let's do this, because I don't want to get my creatures destroyed and then both of my sagas fizzle. And I now have targeted protection because of Shard Mage's Rescue. I'm going to decline because I can't attack. Don't forget middle-aged queers. Again, Commander is all I play. I want to start playing that, at least in Commander and I missed a whole bunch of chats. Give me a second, guys. I'm not ignoring you guys. Fine. When this creature enters or attacks, exile from a graveyard. If a creature controls exile, create a clue token. Resolve. I don't think that's going to get rid of any of my stuff. Resolve. Pass. My turn. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Now I have something with double strike, but that is fine. That sucks. Can I get rid of it? No, I don't have anything to get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Optimus Scavenger. I do want to draw a card. Did I play a land this turn? Dang, I'm all over the place because I'm missing chats. Guys, I'm missing chats. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I will respond in just a minute. I don't want to make a bonehead play and give you guys a bad impression of me. Oh, man, I want to draw a card. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I'm drawing a card. Love drawing cards. That's why I play card games. I'm doing it. I did it. Yes. Next. Decline, because I'd rather have one up for a Shard Mage's Rescue. All attack. It would be nice to scry, but I'd rather have protection. He's not blocking? He really wants this card. Why does he want that card so bad? I gotta read this card again. End turn, but now I gotta read chats. No kids here, read that. Pre-release stuff for Avatar was fun. Dude, I was having such a good time with it. Pass. Mentioning is half middle-aged men and half 20-year-old queers. My turn. And FF. FF. Oh, man. I bought some FF pre-cons. It's already my turn again? I only got through half the chats. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'll be right there. I'm going to buff it up some more. Maybe I should buff up more things. Maybe he's just letting me do all this stuff because he has another board wipe, and then I'll be sad again. Huh, that makes you think, doesn't it? I'm going to scry. I don't think I'm going to play another creature because of that reason, because he might have another board wipe. And that leaves me up enough. 4-3. I'm going to put it on this one, and then that will make it protected against that. That will... he could get rid of this, so I don't even want to attack with that next turn. Maybe I should? No, I'm going to go for more damage here. They're both 4/4, so what is he going to block with? All attack, 2 attacks, scry, give me something good. Sheltered by Ghosts, not Sheltered by Ghosts. However, it is another creature. I'm going to put that on bottom because I'd rather have Sheltered by Ghosts. All right, next. Next. Oh no, here it comes. That's a lot of text. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right there. Flash, Flying, Vigilance. When Washington put... Resolve. What is he gonna do? That's a 3/3. Okay, he could kill my Spellbook Vendor, but I have something protected, and that might be worth it because he paid a lot of stuff to get that on the board. And he's tapped out. I think it's worth it. Is that worth it though? Whatever. I've already made a decision. I'm going with it. I don't want to think longer. 5/4, 3/2. Okay, they're both blocked, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather have this one stronger. Okay. No board wipe. No board wipe. Okay, that's not a board wipe. Target opponent exiles a non-token creature they control. Then, you piece of crap. This has flying. I kind of want to keep that, even though this is way better. And I need the flying, I think. Do I need the flying, though? I think I made a bad decision. Choose one. Then they exile. Okay, that's just exiling from my graveyard. Really stuff. And FF. At least in Commander, it's mostly friendly people, but I do run into a few assholes from time to time. Again, Commander's all I play. Don't forget middle-aged queers. I'm friendly until I am told to break out the bracket 4 or 5 things in Commander. There's a lot to read. Don't worry. The Scry thing is better, I think. We got a Blossoming Azorius player. Keep Flyer. Flying OP. Okay, I made the right decision. You got Double Strike next, though. Yeah, get that damage in before it's too late. Oh, another turn. Yeah, okay. I made the right decision. +1. Okay, I'm buffing this up for sure. Getting the damage in. Feather of Flight. I'm able to draw a card here. Do I give myself? I'm gonna have 2 flyers because that's 8 damage right there. No, that's even more. That's 9 damage. I'm 1 away. Oh, he's giving up. That was so stressful. Okay, now I'm gonna respond to you guys. Yeah, get the damage. I think I played that right, guys. I think from your play style, you like white. Blue, check out. Wraith Vicious. I'm going to take... Speaking of which, before I forget, I'm taking a screenshot of that, which is just a picture of the chat. So I can look that up. It's in Spider-Man. It's relatively cheap to get things for. You read fast. Nah, keep. How many lands in deck? So this is something I wanted to talk about. I'm super thankful you brought that up. I have 20 lands on the deck. You can get another aura. GG. Thank you, bro. That was stressful. I'm super glad I think I made some good decisions. Proof that I'm learning. Claim. Yes, good. Keeping the flyer. Whew, that was good. Okay. Miss. I have 20 lands. And because we talked about this earlier, that I kept getting only 1 land hands to start with, we came to the conclusion, right? That was because I was winning. So they kept making my opening hand worse. Because, it should be 24, 40% of the deck. Okay, I think I need to edit the deck. Because that might be just the reason that I kept getting bad opening hands. He mostly have 1 too many cards, though. That is true. That is true. So I have 4, 8, 12. I have 16 creatures. Is the usual count. I was thinking about upping my creature count and upping my... land count, but then I would have to make aura cuts, and aura is pretty much the oil of my deck. No need to have that much land if you have no high mana cards. Emote. Loading Thoughts. Hey, Loading Thoughts, you're new. Thank you for being here. What you're watching is pretty much the end of a stream where I was just playing Magic the Gathering Arena and chatting with these very helpful people. I would like to call us friends. I know that's very presumptuous of me. However, we're bonding here over a very awesome game. So yeah, I'm not too sold about whether or not I need to have more creatures or lands because, we went way above 50% win rate here. However, I'm still only in silver, which I'm assuming the people I'm playing in the decks I'm playing aren't very good. They seem pretty good to me, though. So I'm not sure. I think I need more data to make a very astute decision. But before I end the stream, I wanted to show you guys this. All this stuff back here behind the screen is pretty much all I bought for getting into paper magic, and I want to open all that stuff on stream. And I was thinking about doing like a giveaway to get more people involved, especially on like the Twitch Kick side of things. So if you guys are into that, let me know. I think I'll probably do the opening of the paper magic and the deck building portion maybe in like a week or so, because I still have more stuff on the way. Mr. Brusita, but this deck doesn't want to curve out. You want to be able to play a few cards a turn. 22 is not going to be too much. Yeah, I was thinking about even just doing 21. So my thought was this. I was running into these are the two situations I was running into yesterday when I was having terrible luck. I was running into hands with only 1 mana. And the most common hand was actually 2 mana, which 2 mana is kind of stressful. But then I was also running into the problem of not having enough creatures in hand for wide board wipes. So I was thinking about doing 21 lands and then 1 more creature, so 8, 12, 17 creatures. 24 is too much. So I think I'm going to play around with it. Maybe I'll start tinkering maybe in another stream or so. Because I was able, like after I started losing, my hands were starting to balance out a little bit more. So I do think there might be a thing, because I did 4 or 5 in a row of wins, and then I got back-to-back 1 mana hands. You're unlikely to break with 22 or 24. You're just more likely to start with 3 lands and it's a thing that you want. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it. So I was thinking about maybe starting with 21 lands and then like going up, keep going up, instead of just like doing 22 right off from the jump and 24. But yeah, that's all great advice. I'm glad that you guys kind of are echoing what I was already thinking, which means that I'm starting to rewire my Yu-Gi-Oh brain, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted to do. But so even though it pains me because like you guys are all here and I'm having a great time, I'm pretty tired. It's late where I'm at. So I think I'm going to have to end the stream. Have you considered the GW green-white version of this deck? I have not. Your brain is getting better. Thank you so much. It's the first time you found me, definitely better from that day, right? Also, too, what helps a lot is if I'm not extremely tired. When I'm tired, I start making very stupid mistakes in everything, not just card games, in life in general. However, I think it's proving that my brain is getting better at the game. For sure. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I think that's all she wrote for me today. But I am going to, unless I fail, I haven't failed yet, I plan on streaming every single day. So I will be back tomorrow if you guys want to hang out with me again. And the next day, I'm also on Twitch and Kick. So I'm simultaneously streaming on all the streaming service. And that's what I've been doing for the past few days. So I want to keep that up. Glad I was here to take a good nap. Thank you. It was fun. Oh my gosh. That means the world to me, to be honest with you. The fact that you're here means the world to me. But yeah, if you guys prefer Twitch or Kick or something else, I'm on them. And my username is pretty much all the same. I think on Twitch it's Ubay0H. So Ubayo. That's what I was going with. I think it's just Ubay on Kick. But yeah. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, hopefully. If not, maybe sometime in the future. Again, thank you so much for being here. I am clicking the end live right now. I wish I could hang out with you longer, to be honest with you. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. All right. See you guys later. You show way better progress than most. Thank you, Mai. Thank you, Mai. Really appreciate that. You are the best. You guys are all the best. I'm ending it. I only play Commander, so I don't know how common blue removal. Oh, that's way old. I moved it and it went to the bottom. All right, I'm in the stream right now. You guys are the best. Take it easy. Have a great night.